Here comes backwards, too. Get your film associates at Pinewood Junior College. Iwanami? Achi Machi. Department of Botanical Sciences. Is that a euphemism for drugs? From blossom to fruit. From Justin to Kelly. From Russia with love. I don't know. I got nothing. Oh, so we're just jumping right into the explicit stuff, I guess. Yikes. I feel like I'm at a Bumblebee bachelor party. If this was Monty Python, there'd be like a naked lady or Reginald Maudling inside the flower. Oh boy, oh man, the dogs are barking. It's a mean green mother from outer space, and it's bad. Consider the lily, you guys. Are you doing it? Ugh, another warped 70s soundtrack. Okay, I give up. I love it now. Sure, okay, let's do another one. I got no place to be.
Many seed plants have beautiful flowers. But a flower is important for more than its beauty.
It's also like metaphor for
It is
stuff.
a necessary part of the plant's life cycle.
Yep, circle of life, way ahead of you.
Flowers grow in a great variety of sizes, shapes, and colors. But they all have the same basic parts.
Sony Guts, $300.
The outer ring is made up of leaf-like structures called sepals.
Sepals is
The
sepals.
sepals protect the flower when it is still a bud. The petals, located next to the sepals, are usually the most colorful part of the flower.
I mean, green is a color too, but
In the
okay.
center are the stamens and the pistil. The stamens and the pistil are the plant's reproductive organs.
The naughty bits, the family jewels, the
Many
hoo-has, the
flowers,
thingies.
like this imaginary one, have both stamens and pistils.
Oh, side by side.
Others lack one or the other of these two basic parts.
That's what friends are for.
In the lily, the stamens and pistil are easily identified.
But try not to stare.
Each stamen has a sac called the anther and a stalk called the filament.
Those all look like chicken nuggets to me.
The anther produces a powder-like substance called pollen.
Boo.
When the flower blooms, the anther breaks open, exposing the pollen.
And my sinuses go crazy.
The size and shape of pollen grains vary from one kind of flower to another.
Oh my God! Oh wait, that's boring.
This is the pollen grain of the gold-banded lily.
How did you obtain this sample? Was it ethical? Was it gross?
The pollen grain of the pumpkin is round with holes and tiny spurs.
Calm down, Billy Corgan.
This pollen grain comes from the evening primrose.
Well, la-dee-da. Oh, geez, I hope this lily donated its body to science and died of natural causes at a ripe old age.
The pistil is made up of three parts.
Uh-huh.
The ovary, the style, and the stigma.
Destigmatize flowers. Number 3, the ovary. Why, yes, this flower is quite stylish. Oh boy, this stem goes all the way up. Number 5, the stigma.
Because the stigma is wet and sticky,
Gross.
pollen grains stick to it easily.
Look, none of this is any of my business.
How do the stamens and pistil enable the plant to reproduce?
The miracle of life and stuff like that?
Let's do an experiment to find out. To begin, we select 2 unopened flower buds.
Reading underage flowers? What are you, a sicko?
We take the first flower and remove its petals,
Ugh.
since they have no direct part in reproduction.
You guys ever heard of romance? Sheesh. When you really think about it, this is very hard to watch.
Then we pull off the stamens.
Suddenly, the events of the happening begin to make sense.
The flower is then covered to keep pollen in the air from reaching the stigma.
Scientists call this a Jimmy hat.
We also remove the petals and stamens from the second flower.
There's nothing we won't destroy in our quest to make sex boring.
But this time, we place pollen on the stigma before covering it.
And this is how you spend your time. Is this ribbed for her pleasure? It barely fits, okay?
Several weeks later, fruits have developed from the uncovered flowers.
Congratulations!
Let's check the first covered flower.
Uh-oh, it died. No one can ever know about this. We were never here. You can't prove anything.
It has simply withered.
Like some kind of metaphor for my interest in this film.
But the second flower developed into a fruit.
According to Archie Bunker.
Thus, if a plant is to bear fruit, pollen must stick to the stigma of its flower.
Well, of course.
This is called pollination.
We just invented it. Copyright us.
Pollination can occur in many ways.
Many of them hot and spicy.
For example, if an insect brushes against an anther, pollen grains stick to its body. Then, if the insect's body touches a stigma, these pollen grains cling to the stigma because of its sticky surface.
Yeah, you've really hit that detail hard.
In other plants, pollen may be carried away by wind or water.
Doing it nature
It
style.
may travel great distances before it reaches and pollinates a stigma.
Long distance smooshin'. Oh. Thank you so much for watching Fun with Shorts. This series is supported by Patreon and patrons like these wonderful people right here. They get early access to new episodes and exclusive episodes every month. Also, check out the updated funwithshorts.com for DVDs and merch and all the good stuff. Thank you so much, everybody. I'll see you next time.